I always thought trust in a relationship was something that slowly grows stronger over time, not something that disappears overnight because of one small discovery. My girlfriend Sarah and I have been together for almost 3 years. We met through mutual friends at a small birthday party and connected almost immediately. She was funny, confident, and easy to talk to. Within a few months we were spending most of our time together. Eventually she moved into my apartment because it just made sense financially and emotionally. Living together felt natural. We split bills, cooked together, argued occasionally about small things like dishes or what to watch on Netflix, but overall things felt stable. I never had any reason to doubt her loyalty. She always said she valued honesty more than anything, and I believed that completely. About a month ago something happened that started to shake that belief. One evening she asked if she could borrow my laptop because hers was running extremely slow and she had some work deadlines to finish. I didn't think twice about it and told her she could use it as long as she needed. She spent a few hours in the living room working while I was in the bedroom watching a movie. After she finished, she closed the laptop and handed it back to me. Everything seemed normal. The next morning when I opened my laptop to check my email, I noticed something strange. One of my messaging apps was still logged into an account that wasn't mine. At first I assumed it was some random glitch, but then I realized it was actually Sarah's account. She must have logged into it while using my laptop and forgot to log out. I wasn't planning to look at anything. Honestly, I just wanted to log her out so my notifications wouldn't mix with hers. But before I could click log out, a new message appeared on the screen. The preview said, "Last night felt like old times." My heart immediately started racing. I told myself not to jump to conclusions. Maybe it was a friend joking around or referencing something harmless. But curiosity got the better of me. I clicked the message. The conversation was with someone named Daniel. As I scrolled up slightly, I saw messages that made my stomach sink. They were talking about meeting up the previous evening. That confused me because the previous evening she had been at home with me the entire time, or at least that's what I thought. Then I realized something else. Around 7 that night she had told me she needed to quickly go out and grab something from the pharmacy. She was gone for about 40 minutes. At the time I didn't question it at all, but now the messages made it seem like she met Daniel during that exact window of time. I kept reading even though I knew I probably shouldn't. He had written things like, "I forgot how easy it is to talk to you," and "Seeing you again reminded me why we dated for so long." That's when I learned something I had never known before. Daniel was her ex-boyfriend. They had apparently been together for several years before we met. The messages didn't clearly say anything physical happened during that meeting, but the tone was very personal and nostalgic. She responded with things like, "It was nice catching up," and "We shouldn't make this complicated." That sentence stuck in my mind because it suggested there was already something complicated happening. I immediately logged out of her account and closed the laptop. My mind was spinning with questions. Why didn't she tell me she was meeting her ex? Why hide it behind a quick pharmacy trip? And what exactly did they talk about during those 40 minutes? The entire day I tried to act normal while she moved around the apartment like nothing had happened. Every time she smiled or started a casual conversation, I felt this strange mixture of anger and confusion building inside me. I didn't want to accuse her without hearing her explanation, but I also couldn't ignore what I had seen. That night I finally brought it up. I told her I accidentally saw the messages because her account was still logged into my laptop. The moment I mentioned Daniel's name, her expression changed completely. She looked shocked for a few seconds before asking how much I had read. I told her just enough to know they had met. She immediately started explaining that the meeting was harmless and that they only talked for a short time to catch up about life. According to her, Daniel had reached out recently saying he was in town for work and wanted to say hello. She claimed she didn't tell me because she thought I might feel uncomfortable about it and she didn't want to create unnecessary drama. I told her that hiding it created far more drama than simply being honest would have. She kept repeating that nothing romantic happened and that she loves me, not him. But the more she explained, the more uncertain I felt. If the meeting truly meant nothing, why hide it? Why tell me she was going to the pharmacy instead of just saying she was meeting an old friend? Now I'm stuck in this uncomfortable place where I want to believe her but also can't ignore the fact that she chose secrecy over honesty. I don't know if this is just a small mistake in communication or the beginning of something much bigger that could eventually destroy the trust we've built over the past 3 years. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos.